Hello everyone, in today's video I will be comparing between these two tablets from the same company. I will say the same company because they share very similar software and hardware. So this is the POCO Pad X1 and this is the Xiaomi Pad 7. So they both, I think, the same price, depend on where you live, around $300 or something. And both of this tablet is very good value for the money. I think there is no other Android tablet at this price point that can compete with this tablet. One downside on this tablet, I have to tell you earlier, is this tablet is only use the IPS panel, which a lot of people prefer OLED, like the OLED screen or something. But other than that, I think they nail everything. So I have used both of these, and this one roughly about a year and a half something, or 1 year or something. And mainly I give this to my kid, but I do play it sometime, and this one I play it a lot. All right, so let's start with the price. As I said, they very similar price, but for now, if you depend on where you live, for now, if you get the POCO Pad, it costs the same, but you get bigger capacity of storage, maybe 512 or 256 or something like this. And this one, it comes with 128 gig, 256 and 512. And if you choose the 512, it's gonna cost you a bit higher than the POCO Pad, and it still uses the same spec. Please check your local price, by the way, maybe the same or different, I don't know, And as I said, the price is very similar. And another similarity is the design. They both use the same design. I mean, this been out on the market for a little while, and then a year later, POCO come up with this, the same design, the same screen size, the same thickness, the same weight, the same speakers. Everything is just the same, and it just use the same case. You can feed them both. I mean, everything is just the same, the same camera layout, the same camera spec, the same screen size. I mean, they just rebranded. Xiaomi and POCO, they are friend, or they are the same company, just rebranding things like that or whatever, So as I said, they both look exactly the same in terms of looks and feel. And another the same is the inside. Both of these tablets use Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3, with 8 gig of RAM, and they both running the same OS as well, Android 15. Now it's Android 16 already. And the difference is the POCO and the Xiaomi. That is the difference. The Xiaomi and the POCO. Other than that, it's just exactly the same. Which means if you already own Xiaomi Pad, and you don't need to consider this one, and if you own this one, you don't need to consider this one. But one thing I want to tell you that there is a little bit different in terms of performance. Even though they both using the same CPU, the same chipset, and the same software from the same company, but the performance here, I've been playing around with this, I feel that the Xiaomi Pad 7 is a little bit smoother in terms of day-to-day usage. It's a little bit more response, and this one I face sometimes a little bit lag here and there. But in terms of gaming performance on PUBG Mobile, they both play the same frame rate. They both handle game like very good. I don't want to say it best, but it's very good. It's playable, and I don't complain with that, And overall, in terms of performance wise, smoothness of something like this, the Xiaomi Pad 7, it's a little bit more refined, a little bit more smooth, I think. In terms of screen, so they both have the same screen size as well, and they both have 144 Hz refresh rate, and they both using IPS LCD display, and it peaked at like 800 nit of peak brightness. Yeah, that is the brightness, and the resolution is 2136 by 3200 pixels with the aspect ratio of 3:2, both of these, you know, and it has like 344 ppi, like the pixel density, things like that. If you're technical out there, you probably understand that. And the camera is also another the same. I don't want to say too much about this because they just exactly the same device, you know, just different brand name, things like that. You know, they both using 13 megapixel camera, and they both can do 4K 30 fps at the back, and at the front there is 8 megapixel front facing camera that you can do your FaceTime, zoom, and the position is the camera position is in the middle of the screen, which is exactly the same. You know, the speakers is just quad speakers, you know, Dolby Vision Atmos mark here, and the same button layout, everything is just the same keyboard, same case, something like that. So what else? I mean, they are just exactly the same. Is that too much the same? All right, so that's it for this video, guys. So in conclusion, it depends on your region where these two devices available. You know, if you like the POCO and you only have option for POCO device, okay, go with the POCO. And if you see your area, your region, your country only with the Xiaomi Pad, and then get the Xiaomi Pad, you know, you don't need to consider. But if you ask me, you know, if you ask me, that is the point here. If you ask me which one of these to get, you know, if let's say your country both of these devices is available, I will say that get the Xiaomi Pad 7. You know, as I said, it's a little smooth, it a little more refined, it's a bit smoother, something like that. Other than that, it's just exactly the same. You know, I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these in general. But if the decision making is there, then just go with the Xiaomi Pad 7. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoy, and thank you very much for watching. Consider subscribe if you like it, and comment down below if you have any question related to these two products. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.